with AJ Banks. As we all know, in episode 2, which is like a 4-hour episode, it's more like a stream. Like I said, we're going to be in streaming fashion. This, we're actually probably going to do like a couple of games in the streaming fashion and not do as long as 4-hour videos. I did the 4-hour video just to get us somewhere decently down the road into the series a little bit and play it a little bit. As you see, we're still below expectations, and it's been a kind of a struggle, but what we're going to do here, we're actually going to go ahead, get 1,000 training points, and up AJ Banks a little bit. I want to get him maxed out, upgraded as quickly as possible. So, I mean, I believe in the talents that AJ Banks has. And with 1,000 training points, I think we're going to turn things around for him. I'm serious. His plate vision could get to 80. Or 1,000, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. I'll get the right power out to 60. I know he's strong on the right. He's going to make him play a lot more on his right side. Turns off 56 on that. I'm gonna make the left side his contact side for right now. I'm just gotta hit with the power after. Yeah, I think right against right-handers, he's gonna be even better. He's gonna be one of those guys that we're gonna like. Guarantee fly ball of contact speed. We're gonna go. Okay, we can't equip that. That's right. But we upgraded AJ Banks, and now we're going into our next game. We bat third, and hopefully AJ Banks will turn things around as he's batting 236, 23 RBIs, 3 home runs, and only 35 hits at 148 at bats, which is a pretty bad batting experience this season for AJ Banks. Fielding wise, not so much. Fielding wise has been doing pretty decent. Pretty
MLB
good.
The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue
Here
our
we
tour
go.
around
We're
the
going
minor
into the
leagues.
season now.
Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
All right, so let's get ready. We're jumping in. Flying
And with
Squirrels.
that, here's a look at
against
the
us.
visitors' starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what.
Now here's the cool thing, guys. I took a bus back from Florida. And I moved down to Florida. I came back. I was only down in Florida for about 3 months. I came back up to Maine.
AJ Cole.
And at one of our actual bus stops, we were right across the street from the Flying Squirrels' actual stadium. And that was pretty cool. I mean, their stadium looked pretty good up close.
AJ Banks gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
I'm doing
Here
YouTube
are
videos, though.
visitors as they take the field
we'll
following a
use series
scoreless top
on this.
half. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And after losing the opener of this series on Thursday, they've come back and won 2 straight. So they'll be looking to end the series on a high note here and take 3 out of 4.
That's inside. 2-0. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Oh, what a hit. Oh, but that's solid contact. Just not.
No score here on the show.
I wanted for a hit. I guessed it, so
digging in to try it again. AJ Banks, he flew out in his last at bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0.
Better at bat. See AJ Banks bounce back.
Look out, 2-0 now.
No strike.
They're really trying to go after me inside.
A pitcher you're not too familiar with. But take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Sent on the ground out to second.
That was a bad swing.
Right there. Throw on to first.
0-2 start.
Michael King will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he
Can we get
hasn't
the
found
fielding
himself
opportunity?
in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Banks is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. AJ Banks will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
When you look at the way he's throwing the ball, he's thrown first pitch strikes to less than 40% of the batters that he's faced, and yet he's still pitching well. And we're in the middle of this ball game.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in.
So we're gonna bat a little bit better.
On the ground to short.
At
This could be
least.
2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And pretty
Safe.
fortunate here as
No.
the 2 wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
He beat me by an inch.
AJ Banks will step in now in a big spot
By
here
an
in a
inch,
game as
right.
close as this one.
Let's get a base hit at least, man. We're getting ground balls here. Oh, there's a lefty.
He could make up for all of that.
This is where it matters. We need contact against these guys.
Slider here to start the at-bat.
Need some contact.
And
a little contact zone going on
either.
here.
It's 2-0.
Ground base for once.
3-0 now.
3-0, actually. We might get a walk.
I want my run producers swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody.
So we'll take the walk. We'll take the walk.
So stepping in, number 19, as he'll look to bring home that time.
Nobody out, though.
Second with
Nobody
a base hit
out.
into the outfield.
We need to get at least
Trying to
somewhere.
hold the lead. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down.
And he
He's had
messes
some trouble with it,
up on the
and they'll
button,
wind up
and
with
that's
no
bases.
play here
Bases
as he
loaded,
reaches
man.
first safely.
Let's get it. Bases loaded.
Communication right here.
Bases
I don't
loaded.
know if he heard an "I got it" or what.
AJ Banks might be the worst baseball player to hit
Doesn't even get leather on.
in his first season, but in Double A at least. This is his first Double A season. He's struggling. Struggling mighty quick. It's not the best start for AJ Banks. That's a huge pop up.
The third base dugout. McNeil is over and he puts it away for the first out.
Huge pop up. All right, come on, Sutherland. Drive us in, man. We need to get driving in. We need to get driven in, bro. We gotta break open this game right here. Game, speak to that. We need to break this open. Double. That's a double play. That's a double play. And we lost.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your
And we went 0 for 3, but we gotta walk. I think we're gonna take our time. We gotta take our time at these at bats. I think all I'm gonna do is try to get on base as much as possible with just taking walks if you can. That first hit was pretty promising, though. I mean, that was a good hit. Oh, Charlie Furbish. Don't know who that is. So we're struggling pretty badly. In fact, I think we need a little something. Power, contact, pit vision, back, batting clutch. I'm gonna go with that. Because it does seems like our stuff did not equip. A lot of our stuff hasn't. Go with that one. Get our cleats. I don't care, but I'm just gonna use that. Hopefully we can get a little bit of more luck for this guy somewhere down the road here near the end of the season. We're doing pretty bad in home runs. No one really hits home runs on our team. But even though, despite the record being pretty decent, we're 10-1 side. We're good at winning at home, but we're even on the road. The road is just not our best spot.
Exclusive home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show is on the air. AJ Banks will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for
that was a bad slurve. Bad slurve.
Now a throw over.
Oh, we got back to number 69 here, like we wanted. I wonder why we were 70 for a while.
And a foul behind the plate. And no one can get there. It's a foul.
That was a bad pitch to swing on.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
So we had to do that.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
This 5 pitch at bat.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Let's get it, guys. Let's get it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, now the pitcher may have thought the runner might be.
That's a walk. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Walking out of the gates, baby. 8 pitch at bat soon.
Take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Huge. That was huge, man. That's going to be crucial. That's going to be crucial. You're walking me, bro. Keep walking me. We're going to take walks. That's what Banks is about to do. He's going to cash in on those walks.
Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. And inning in the books. Miguel Torres will stand in now. Still
what's this in New Hampshire?
Going offensively.
Fisher Caps.
Ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
So I got him. I got him. Well, he's back.
Side is retired, so they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning.
You walked on our first.
AJ Banks is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on. The heart of the order's coming up.
Oh.
Off the scoreboard.
Reed will settle under it to make
That was
the
a
play for the
real
first out
bad
as the
pitch to
runner
swing.
will have to head
I'm
back to
chasing
first.
on every red light, bro. On every red light, I'm chasing.
In now, he went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what?
Can we get that? Can we get that? Can we get that? Can we get that? Can we get there? Let's go.
And he
We
will
got
make
there.
the play out there, and there are
We got there. We got
AJ
there.
Banks will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
And a curveball up in the zone. That's a ball.
And this is a guy that needs to
Apparently.
throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Popped high in the air.
Contact.
Silva has got it, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors.
I had a
and man
contact
left
in
on.
there, and it did not work. So
At the plate, Miguel Corres. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Oh.
He misses it. He's
Overrun
around
it.
first on his way to second now. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it.
that
all the way to
is
third
gonna
now as
cost
that
me.
mistake
That
proves
is
a
bad
costly
for
one
me.
indeed.
Yikes! I overran that. I was impatient, ready for the ball.
Banks stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Right fielder, AJ.
And he'll
Good.
snap one over to first. Runner's back.
AJ Banks need to bounce back here, man. This time he needs to bounce back.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He's just not good against
Off the
lefties
plate
this
and
year.
low here, ball 1.
That changeup away is his.
And hopefully we
ground
could drive
ball.
in a run here.
That's a good job to hold off.
Driving a run here.
Oh, and he had him
1-1.
guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Hard to call that an
They're working
off-speed
me
pitch,
down
but
low
it's
a lot
changeup
lately.
at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
And he
One
pulls
and
the fastball by him here, 1-2
Oh.
now.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you gotta make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Good.
But the runner's back easily.
Simple throw over there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So a
Why
run on
can
one
our
hit,
guy
no
not
errors,
hit
and a
it
man
out
left.
of the
Alexi
outfield?
Quinones will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Banks is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he
Well,
did get
these
into
are
the
2
7th inning.
games
That was
there.
enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
As promised, we were in 2 games there. So, fortunately, Banks did not bounce back. We're just praying things gets better. It's praying throughout the season now. We just gotta pray. I think what it is Banks is not happy where he's at. So, it's just been a struggle as of late. For Banks. So, as we all know, Banks has struggled. And it's just been a horrible start of his career. And that's all we can say now for Banks. The struggle is real and all. So hopefully Banks has a better future later on in the year. Anyway, guys, this is gonna be it for the video today. 2 games as I was gonna bring in, you know, keeping the videos short for people today. Throughout the series, I'm gonna try to keep it a little bit shorter. Eventually, get more games in, probably within like 2-3 episodes each and every time. But standings wise, we are top of our league, well, our division right now. So we're winning in our division. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna get traded at any point because I did request a trade. Speaking of which, I wonder. Alright, so, as you've seen there, he's going to give us a shot in left field. As we've been struggling at right field. We've been struggling at right field. So you know what? As a special treat, I'm not going to end the video right off the back. We are going to play a game to find out how left field's going to be. For us. Hopefully left field brings us something good for us, man. Hopefully it betters us up and makes us a little bit better to actually execute.
And we welcome you back to today's minor league pregame show as we close in on AA Eastern League Baseball with our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. AJ is our man to watch as he's shifting to left field, so we'll see how much, if any, adjusting he'll have to make to his new position. Steve, you were an outfielder during your career. What's your take on this?
Well, you know, Matt, left field isn't one of those positions where you're going to find the great defensive outfielders. In fact, normally you find a guy out there that doesn't really have a strong arm at all, or he probably should be a DH in the American League. You've got to have a guy there that's got a little thump to help out your corner outfield power positions. But I don't think this club would throw him out there if they didn't think he was going to help.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next.
So we're moving to left field here, guys. We're moving to left field. First game in left field. Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
Exclusive home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show is on the air.
It's go time, guys. It's go time.
Getaway day here in this 3-game series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats
later on tonight
and
as well, I might put a stream, start up a series of Tom Clancy's The Division. I am waiting for the update file as of right now to finish downloading. I don't have the new DLC, but it's going to be a new fresh start for us. Starting in the series.
Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole.
No, I also do
He's been a
WWE
really
for us.
tough out this year, bringing an on-base percentage over 400 into the game. So I have a feeling he could be a key
I got quite a
player
few
in this
games that
run
we could
when it's
do,
all
but
said and done.
WWE could be a big part of the channel too.
Massachusetts-born right-hander will get the start in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, in his last start, he went 6 innings. Didn't have a favorable outcome, ended up taking the...
Oh, so see Banks here.
AJ Banks will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the
Playing in left field
Batting average is
makes it a little bit more
ugly.
reasonable
His last 10 games have
for
been
the play with the
just 2
Nationals.
hits in his last 10.
Unfortunately, I don't want to get rid of
Here it
him.
comes. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Eric,
That's
our
right, it is,
visitors,
huh?
as they take the field following a scoreless top half. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
And that includes losses in the first 2.
On to first,
This
and the
guy.
throw goes right by him. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
So,
George Saldana will stand in now. As we
versus
take a
the
look
third.
at
And we get an
difference in
RBI
numbers
either way,
between
so
the line.
that's smart.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And a
Throws
dive,
back
but he's
to us.
back
He
in
thinks
there.
he's going to steal. I'm not going to steal third when it's 3-0. Come on now.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So
You're going to walk the dude. I'm not going
now
to
to the
steal.
plate, Roger Aguilar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Bounce towards the second baseman. A barehanded pickup to second for 1. Safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Can't quite get the out. Doug Sutherland steps in, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely a guy to keep your eye on right now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back it
Let's
off a
move
bit,
into left
1-2.
field. It's going to
His
be
first inning's been a rough
hell of a
one
fit for
already.
us.
He needs an out here in the worst way. Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's
hopefully
one
Banks
run
has a
on
different
2 hits,
change here
1 error in
in
the
left
inning,
field
and a
here.
couple of men left. So stepping in, number 33.
Oh, yeah, left
as
field.
He's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. That's lifted the other way out to left. Banks is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. A.J. Banks, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Oh, that was early swing.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look.
And
for the
look,
ball
nice
play.
hit right
That's
there.
through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
So we are hitting a little bit better now. We're playing in left field, guys. And I think that's what Banks needed was a change in left field. One hit, the way we're hitting the ball is actually coming really good. They're actually hitting around that line
Saldana
where we
is
could actually
into
draw
the
in some
box,
runs.
reached base
So
via the walk in his first
that's
appearance.
good. Hopefully they can turn things around, bounce back for Banks.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second.
Let's
as
get
there
it.
are 2 aboard now.
Let's get it.
Check this out.
Let's
On
get
the
it.
inside part of the play,
Let's
but
get it.
He still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is back control at its finest.
Roger Aguilar stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Oh,
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning
Ah,
is over.
wow.
So
I
it's
forgot.
no runs on
I kind of
2
forgot.
hits, no errors, and 2 men
2
left
outs.
stranded.
Let's try to get that
A.J.
one.
Banks
Just in case he
will
drops it.
step in now with 3 home in the inning.
Can't go on
Another 2
RBI,
men
so.
out here on base.
This
See
inning's
if we
really
get this
starting
in.
to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Drilled on the ground.
And nice hit. Banks needed this.
Trying to hold it
Can he
short.
get an RBI?
And they're not.
Let's get it.
He's in there
Let's
to play.
get it. Banks is back. Banks has bounced back.
And now time will be
He
called
is
here.
back. He is better than ever in left field. This is what Banks needed. This is what Banks needed.
Digging in and looking for more.
Right field wasn't doing the trick.
Saldana.
Left
He
field does
singled
the
his
magic,
last time
baby.
up.
Left field does the magic for Banks. Let's give it up for Banks, man.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Catch is made near the line. Here
Oh,
comes
what the
runner
fuck?
from third. On to first, a double play.
Oh, I thought I was running back.
Here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We played.
I thought I was running back. My bad.
We'll dig in.
My bad. I got you right. Oh well. 5-0 lead anyway, so.
See if that got him going.
That's what he is, so.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Banks.
And Banks helping out in right field, bro. He bringing in some talent in right field, bro. Coach. I mean, not right field, left field. My right, their left. But he's bringing some talent in left field, and this is what the team needs. So, good left fielder.
In there, no balls and a strike.
That Banks should have been a left fielder ever since. He should have been a left fielder since the day one.
Swing and he pops him up over toward
and pop up.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over.
Can't hope that happens. That happens.
At the plate, AJ Banks already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
That happens.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard to shoot.
Oh, what a play! And he overthrows it. We're back. We're back on second base, baby. Let's get it. That was a hell of a dive, though. Credit to the dude on shortstop for the Fisher Cats. That was a hell of a dive.
Single right here too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Got him swinging,
and strikes out.
That will end the inning.
But hey, that dive though, was good.
8 full. The Senators lead it.
So, unfortunately, Banks had a good outing in left field. Hitting and getting a chance in left field to play. Even 2 for 5, 2 RBIs, 2 singles. He played a lot better. A hell of a lot better than he did when he started. He struggled. But now, Banks turned up. He tuned up the band a little bit, and he battles with a 233 so far. Adds 2 RBIs. He has 25 RBIs on the season, 37 hits. And he gained some decent hitting skills there, I think. I would think so. Power against lefties is to go up. He's a 70 overall now, so hopefully, development-wise, he's going to be a little bit better. He's going to be a little bit tougher than what he does. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to go this way. Arm strength and arm accuracy. Left field is a chance. After that. He's still sitting like a 66 overall. But here, this is where I don't mind being on this team. Ray Johnson was playing in Double-A with us. But since he moved to left field, he's back at MLB bench, and we are taking over in Double-A. At left field as a starter. So they added a little bit more depth and trusting me. They got a potential guy in Double-A bench. Also a top prospect, Roger Aguilar. He's 25 years old though, so he's not going to be in the majors for me. We're below expectations, but we're going to bring it up. We're bringing it up. It want to take some time. Almost without due time. But anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by for the YouTube video. Banks bouncing back here, hopefully in left field. It is what we're expecting throughout the rest of the season. See how he does here throughout this road to the show. Without further ado, Shift God here saying peace out and hope you have a nice day.